Welcome back to another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm editor Katie Johnson here with Varsity Girls Soccer head coach John Bowen. Mr. Bowen, how are you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
That's good. So, you had the last couple games, your regular season. How have these past games helped you get ready for regions?
I had tough competition. We played the Lassiter, who's the 6A. I think they were a semifinalist or a finalist last year. We played Chamblee, who's two-time defending state 5A champion, and then we played Midtown on Tuesday, and they were finalists last year in 5A, lost to Chamblee. So we played the gooder competitions we could get a hold of. We've had a pretty good results, good little run, trying to work out all the kinks, and the best way to do that is play somebody that can punish you when you make mistakes. So it's been a very good learning experience.
Okay. What are some weaknesses you've noticed so far in these early games that you want to fix?
It's not so much weaknesses, it's just what can we do better. All the girls play really well. They play at a really high level. So the biggest thing is just getting kind of everybody on the same page, figuring out who works best in what position, just kind of team-oriented stuff, and then getting an understanding between each other. This is how we want to play. This is how we want to do it. When this happens, the ball goes down this wing, then we want to shift defensively and have this drop off. Just little things like that. It's details that'll get better as we go through the year.
Okay, and what positives have you seen that you want to take into regions?
Everybody's picked up really well. I mean, our attitude from day one has been brilliant. We show up every day, we work really hard, we are fit, we work hard, we try hard, we have a positive attitude, we're encouraging each other, but we're also kind of demanding that we meet certain standards. So it's done really well. Everybody's come in and just really hit the ground running, so we've been blessed in that regard.
Okay, and moving from the girls into the coaching standpoint, you have been coaching for a very long time. Mm-hmm. What are you still doing to help improve yourself as a coach?
Oh, nice. I belong to a soccer association, the United Soccer Coaches Association. I have a magazine that I read. I follow soccer online, read articles, get coaching tips. Belong to a couple organizations that provide some coaching materials, sessions, plans, different drills, that kind of thing. So it's really just kind of keeping your head in the game and paying attention, watching, seeing how things have developed. Little things like you don't really play long free kicks anymore. What are the best teams doing in the world? If the best teams are doing it, that it works for you, that kind of thing. And so everything kind of trickles down from that. You watch the top level, you read about what's going on, you follow the tactical plans, you look at what the drills are, and then you see how that impacts you at your level. And it's interesting enough, it's pretty consistent from level to level because the competition's more your level and you're not playing professional. But that's, for the most part, what I do regularly. Read it, watch it, study it, plan it, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, there's stuff out there everywhere. And so I just try to stay involved and look up topics and try to stay current on what's going on. So when I'm searching the internet, searching wherever, reading magazines, reading articles, watching games live, online, whatever, we try to find ideas or drills or sessions or something that are going to cover what we want to improve on. And so once we pull that, we try it in practice, we see how it works, have a conversation with the girls either in the middle or afterwards. What worked about this? What didn't work? What should we try again? What should we not do anymore? And we just kind of work it until it molds into something that benefits us and helps us get better or take that 1% step each day.
Okay, and you have a lot of new faces on the roster this year. What are you doing to help improve communication on the field?
The biggest thing is just encouraging people and saying that it is okay, we should be talking on the field. It's not a matter of you know everything or you don't know everything. It's a matter of we should all be passing information along to each other. And so trying to build that in practice and then also encouraging each other to have a little bit of trust in what's going on. So we're following through a leadership book as a group. We're reading a chapter a week and it just talks a lot about, all right, well, if you want to be successful, it takes what it takes and communication is part of that. And so then we have to build this trust environment where you are comfortable, A, saying something, and B, being spoken to about what works, what doesn't work. So a lot of times in a game, soccer is a beautiful game because, once the ball kicks off, coach is really not involved. I can say some things from the sidelines, I can pull you out and talk to you, but in the flow of the game, it's the players that have control and are running what's going on. So it's very important that they feel comfortable enough to point something out that needs to be corrected, to encourage each other, to help everybody get on the same page, and we have to do that just through talking. And so we have some people that do it very naturally, we have other people that maybe are a little more reticent to do it, and we're trying to encourage everybody and try to build that trust where if somebody says something to you, you're not listening at tone or the moment in the game, or focusing on what happened. We're more worried about, all right, how can I get better from this? And we trust the fact that everybody's trying their best to do the right thing, and we trust that when somebody corrects us or tells us something that we need to do better, that they're not yelling at us, punishing us. They're trying to help us, and they're letting us know that, hey, I know you're capable of more than that. Here, this is what you need to go back and focus on. And so if we can build that and continue to build that, that'll go a long way, because they say all the great teams, communication is huge. If nobody leads, you're awful. If the coach leads, you're okay. But if the team leads, the players lead, then you have the possibility of becoming a great team, and that's what we're after.
Thank you. Once again, I'm editor Katie Johnson with Coach Bowen. Make sure to follow us on social media at SMHS Prowler and theprowlernews.org. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.